Hi, we are back. This is The Chamber Does What? I'm Tammy Randolph. I'm the Director of Investor Development here at the Chamber of Commerce. And a lot of people ask us, what does the Chamber do? And we thought we would do this podcast to kind of explain to you what the Chamber does and how our Chamber members are involved with the Chamber and in the community. Today, I have with me one of my coworkers, Lisa Fain. She is She is the Vice President of Operations. Lisa, can you tell a little bit about what you do?
Oh, in a nutshell, I make sure that the Chamber has enough money to run.
Yay!
I'm responsible for all finances and the operations of the Chamber. So,
Great.
In a nutshell.
Now, there's a couple of programs that you are over. You're over Leadership Cleveland.
Yes, Leadership Cleveland actually went out today, and that is a program where they meet monthly. It starts in September, and it goes through May, and they meet one day a month, and they learn about everything about Cleveland. So each day is geared towards a different avenue. So today was Health and Social Services Day. Next month is going to be Industry Day. So we have a Tourism Day. We have a day that goes over every aspect of Cleveland and Bradley County.
And then you also there's an overnight trip. You go up to Nashville.
Yes, we do state government, and I've been told what happens in Nashville stays in Nashville. So we do an overnight trip, and we do state government. We do local government in one day, but then we do state government in 2 days. So we visit the Capitol, and we go through the Senate and the House, and we meet with our legislators. We also meet with Trey Hargett, the Secretary of State. So we meet with folks that we normally would not get to meet with and kind of talk about how state runs.
Now, how do people get involved in that?
They can email me at lfain@clevelandchamber.com. They can call the Chamber, and then we put you on a potential list. And then in June, I will be emailing out the applications for the upcoming year. Like I said, it starts in September. So you have to make sure that you can attend one day a month. Since it's only non-program days, attendance is crucial.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And it's a great way, because I know I went through their program and you've gone through their program, and you find out about things, even if you've lived in Cleveland your whole life, that you didn't know was here.
Right.
And a lot of people find that you get some great connections in there as well.
Oh, the camaraderie you're going to have with your class, and these are current leaders and then potential leaders. The camaraderie you're going to have. I mean, just you make lifelong friends, but also lifelong business connections. It's truly a great, great program.
And it's usually, I think the cap is 20 or 25 people.
24. 2024 is our cap. We had 40 apply last year, so it's a competitive program. So you need to make sure that your application is, like I said, it's competitive. So kind of look at it as you're writing a little mini resume on yourself and why you want to go through the program.
That's great. It's one of those things. It's one of the best things I've done since I've been in the Chamber. And
I hear that a lot. Yeah.
Cool. One of the other things that you do is you work with small businesses, and you work with especially in May, which is Small Business Month.
Right.
And so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we have the Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year Award coming up in May. That's a huge, huge title, I know.
Everything we have is huge title.
We're going to really shorten that down. But anyway, that comes up in May, and that's going to be held on Thursday, May the 22nd. I've got 3 things that actual week. I don't know why I did that to myself. But so Thursday, May the 22nd, it's going to be at the Museum Center at 11:30. And that presents the award to the new Small Business Person of the Year. When I say new, that's just a new award for this year. It's not a new business. And this has been going on since 1994. Mel Bedwell was with Cleveland Business Machines, and we named that award after him. And the first recipient was Ron Brom. We've had so many recipients since 1994, but we've had some great folks. We've had Ross Tarver, Bob McIntyre, Jeff Cox. We've had some really, really good people. Trey Cody just won it last year. We've had Brittany Katz win it. I mean, we've had some really great small business folks win that award. So it's really fun to come and watch that person get the award. And like I said, it's going to be at the Museum Center.
And really, in the heart of the Chamber, our membership is small business.
That's about 75% of Chamber membership is small business. So, I mean, it's, small business, we can provide all the opportunities that small business really can't go out and get themselves as far as the networking events. I mean, our coffees are a huge hit. And if you look around our coffees, the majority of the folks at the coffee are small business. So just that networking opportunity for them is huge. We can promote where we can, to try to help them as well. But, we all about small business. If it wasn't for small business, we wouldn't be here. But this is just really helping our community with small business folks.
Exactly. How long have you been at the Chamber?
17 years.
Ooh, what brought you? I say that, but I still got a couple of years on you. What brought you to the Chamber?
Well, when I saw the ad in the paper, that was when they actually, had paper ads. And when I saw the ad in the paper, I just really, really wanted to be a part of the community. I came from a staffing background, so just dealing with so many companies in the staffing industry, and I thought, wow, this really fit with what I wanted to do as well, as because I could be part of so many folks' success and really try to help them. So
I think that's one of the things that I found coolest about my position is when I have these new business owners and they're so excited, they're reaching their dream, and to know that we're a part of that and we get to help them with that and engage with them. I think that's really rewarding for me in my position.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it, and the connections.
And I think it's great to explain to folks, like, a lot of times people think that the Chamber, it's like they want to make it a line item in their marketing line item, and that's really not the way they should look at it. They should look at they are investing in the community to help the community grow, which is only going to help them grow. I mean, so we really need to try to change that mindset of we're trying to let them know long term what your investment can do and how this can help you long term.
Right, because as we say, we work with the city and county, we work with the schools, we work, we're part of the Pie Center. We're looking at long term because we live here, we're raising our families here, we love this community, and we're interested in making it better and better as it goes. And so it's the long-term relationships and the long haul with it to make the community better. I think that's great.
I think small business also needs to look at like the Small Business Development Center, Jenny DeCook. I mean, she is just a plethora of information. And I think a lot of people just don't know that that's there. It's like, let me start my business, let me get my business license, let me open my doors. But she can really help with a lot of avenues that they may not have even thought of.
And they're really good to make sure that they have their business plan in order and their T's are crossed, their I's are dotted, and they stay with them. They don't just get a program, and they've got a program there that we partner with called Smart Start.
Mm-hmm.
And so they help them to make sure, because especially that first year is the hardest year with new business.
Right.
And it's a free program that they offer at Cleveland State, because they're located at Cleveland State. And that's one of those facilities that not everybody knows it's there.
Right.
And so that is a great avenue for people to try out.
And get with Hurley Buff at the incubator. I mean, we've got some great folks to help out small businesses, and they can just call us and get their information, or if they need to call us and say, I don't know where to turn.
Mm-hmm. And that works out really well. It's a good partnership. And that's part of when you join the Chamber and you're part of it, that helps you make those partnerships and helps get you further along in your future with it.
Correct.
So that is true. Let me ask you something completely off topic.
Okay.
Just because I like to throw weird things out there.
Thanks.
You've been at the Chamber for 17 years. You're in Cleveland, Bradley County. What do you think is your favorite place or favorite thing about Cleveland and Bradley County? And, just for you, or if somebody's here, what would you say that they have to go and see?
Hush. Thanks, Tammy.
You're welcome.
I mean, I know people say it all the time, but like the scenery here truly is beautiful. I mean, when you travel and go to other places and you come back home, like you're so proud to come back home because it is just so pretty. I really like to take folks to the waterways. Like if I have visitors come in, like take them to the waterways, go to the lakes and the rivers. And I mean, you just see the mountains in the background, the vineyard. I mean, that's really what I like about it.
I think the vineyard has one of the best views.
Oh my gosh.
In the area.
It's stunning. Yeah, it's stunning. And people just like you said, a lot of times when you lived here forever, you kind of forget the natural beauty that we have because you're so used to seeing it that you forget it. But that's really what I like the most. And I like to try out all the Mexican restaurants.
We do have some.
Yeah. Every one of them.
They're all different. They're all a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's the perk of my job is I get to meet all these new restaurant people. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to become a foodie.
Yeah, I like to say I was a size 4 when I started the Chamber. It's not there anymore, but we're trying it. But, well, Lisa, I appreciate you coming in and talking to us for today, and I appreciate you watching us. You can follow us, like, subscribe. We will be uploading on all the podcast streamers. We are filming here at the Moorlock Youth Force Center for the Boys and Girls Club here at the Pie Center. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.